Genesis 42. The brothers' first journey to Egypt. When Jacob learned that grain rations were for sale in Egypt, he said to his sons, Why do you keep looking at one another? He went on, I hear that grain is for sale in Egypt. Go down there and buy some for us, so that we may stay alive and not die. So 10 of Joseph's brothers went down to buy grain from Egypt. But Jacob did not send Joseph's brother Benjamin with the brothers, for he thought some disaster might befall on him. And so the sons of Israel were among those who came to buy grain, since there was a famine in the land of Canaan. Joseph was a governor in the country, was the one who sold grain to all the people of the land. When Joseph's brothers came, they bowed down to him with their faces to the ground. He recognized them as soon as he saw them. He concealed his own identity from them and spoke harshly to them. Where do you come from? He asked them, and they answered, From the land of Canaan, to buy food. When Joseph recognized his brothers although they did not recognize him, he was reminded of the dreams he had about them. He said to them, You are spies. You have come to seek the weak points of the land. No, my lord, they replied. On the contrary, your servants have come to buy food. All of us are sons of the same man. We are honest men. Your servants have never been spies. But he answered them, Not so. It is the weak points of the land that you have come to see. We are your servants, they said. Our 12 brothers, sons of a certain man in Canaan. But the youngest one is present with our father, and the other one is no more. It is just as I said, Joseph persisted. You are spies. This is how you shall be tested. I swear by the life of Pharaoh that you shall not leave here unless your youngest brother comes here. So send your number to get your brother, while the rest of you stay here under arrest. Thus your words will be tested for their truth. If they are untrue, as Pharaoh lives, you are spies. With that, he locked them up in the guardhouse for 3 days. On the third day, Joseph said to them, Do this, and you shall live. For I am a God-fearing man. If you are honest men, let one of your brothers be confined to this prison, while the rest of you go and take home grain for your starving families. But you must bring your youngest brother. Your words will thus be verified, and you will not die. To this they agreed. To one another, however, they said, Truly we are being punished because of our brother. We saw the anguish of his heart when he pleaded with us, yet we would not listen. That is why this anguish has now come upon us. Then Reuben responded, Did I not tell you, do not wrong the boy? But you would not listen. Now comes the reckoning for his blood. They did not know, of course, that Joseph understood what they were said, since he spoke with them through an interpreter. But turn away from them, he wept. When he was able to speak to them again, he took Simeon from among them and bound him before their eyes. Then Joseph gave orders to have their containers filled with grain, their money placed in each other's sack, and provisions given them for their journey. After they had been done for them, they loaded their donkeys with grain and departed. At the encampment, when one of them opened his bag to give donkey some fodder, he saw his money near the mouth of his bag. He cried out for his brothers, My money has been returned. Here it is in my bag. At their hearts sank. Trembling, they asked one another, What is it that God has done to us? When they got back to their father, Jacob, in the land of Canaan, they told him all that happened to them. The man who is the Lord of the land, they said, spoke to us harshly and put us in custody on the grounds that we were spying on the land. But we said to him, We are honest men. We have never been spies. We are 12 brothers, sons of the same father, but one is no more, and the youngest one is now with our father in the land of Canaan. When the man who is Lord of the land said to us, This is how I will know you are honest men. Leave one of your brothers with me, and take the grain for your starving families and go. When you bring me your youngest brother, and I know that you are not spies but honest men, I will restore your brother to you, that you may move about the land freely. When they were emptying their sacks, there were in each one sack was his money bag. At the sight of their money bags, and their father were afraid. Their father Jacob said to them, "Must you make me childless? Joseph is no more, Simeon is no more, and now you would take Benjamin away? All these things have happened to me." Then Reuben told his father, "You may kill my own two sons, if I do not return him to you. Put him in my care, and I will bring him back to you." But Jacob replied, "My son shall not go down with you. Now that his brother is dead, he is the only one left." That's harsh. "If some disaster should befall upon him, the journey you must make, you would send my white head down to Sheol in grief."